traffic. And now we'll see what the California Highway Patrol tries a pit maneuver. You know, they want to do that pit maneuver under 35 miles an hour, but there's so much traffic out here, and you know, of course, people on the streets walking around. That's a dangerous situation. But right now, at this speed, they're not going to try it. Actually, yeah, go ahead. No, I was going to say, that's right, Pedro. You know, the officers that are PIT qualified, and all CHP are qualified, they want to make sure that the public is safe as well as themselves. So higher speeds is not possible for the pit maneuver. It's very dangerous for the officers. But also, they don't want to send this car into oncoming traffic or into pedestrians at any point. But right now, at this speed, certainly they could do it. Well, unless he's completely stopped, they won't. But once he picks up anywhere from 0 to 35 miles an hour, that's open for a pit maneuver. And you see now what the driver's doing here, squeezing his way through some traffic that's backed up here. We're looking at Redondo Beach at Pacific Lane, and he's going to go into that turn pocket. We'll see if he turns or not. But right now, the CHP trying to weigh their options here as far as doing that pit maneuver, and they'll do it quickly if they have the opportunity and the conditions are right. Yeah, definitely a desperate driver here, trying to get away, going right through that intersection. We'll see what comes up ahead. I'm trying to get a look at traffic up ahead, but it's going to be pretty heavy anywhere this driver goes. They're saying 80 miles an hour on surface streets. The driver, again, actually this pursuit started right near the 105 and the 110 freeway, southbound 110 freeway from the 105. That's where South LA sheriffs picked up the pursuit and tried to pull the driver over. So now we're here in Gardena, coming through Gardena, and you see the driver refusing to pull over, and the CHP just waiting to do that pit maneuver. They certainly could do it at any time, but they want to make sure everybody's safe when they do that. Sharon, Micah, yeah, the driver just turned into a residential street off of, that was, I believe it was Normandy. And you see the driver here, 30 miles an hour in this neighborhood, coming really close to those cars. Look at how close he's coming to those parked cars. It's no reason to do that other than maybe he's distracted by the officers behind him. But California Highway Patrol sticking with the chase here on surface streets. We're into Santiago. Yeah, sorry about that signal loss. As we saw the driver turn here, he lost his rear passenger tire. It's unclear if there was a spike strip involved. It may have just gone flat on its own. We did not hear about a spike strip from the CHP, but that right rear passenger tire just came off when he made that turn. We're in a neighborhood here in Gardena, 135th Street and Catalina, but you see the driver continuing despite losing that rear tire. Oh. Go ahead, go ahead. Thank you. Your turn. Micah, you called it when that driver made that right turn, almost hit that car in the middle lane. That was a close call, but yeah, the driver there continuing despite losing that tire. The CHP may have known that that tire was going flat. I didn't see any spike strip. I didn't hear of a spike strip, but the fact that the driver just did what he did there, jumping up on the curb, is not good for the tires to begin with. So that's helping CHP, not really hurting them. But right now, that might be why they didn't do the pit maneuver, because they were seeing that tire being flat or running out of air and decided to wait to see if this driver would just stop and not have to do that pit maneuver. But so far, this driver continuing to go despite the tire. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Sher, that's right. Look at this. He's coming up into Redondo Beach Boulevard here, making the right turn. And this could be a spot where they could do the pit maneuver on a turn. Let's see if that officer gets into position. But no, the driver just kind of slow rolling there, probably because of the stability factor. But any kind of turn like that, we have seen the police do pit maneuvers on turns like that. It's a good opportunity, but maybe they felt they don't need to right now. It's unclear. But again, they want to do it in a safe place so there's no collateral damage to anybody around or any property around. So again, this driver continuing now, Redondo Beach Boulevard at Orchard, and refusing to pull over. getting on. That's right. This is the 110 freeway. I believe he's going northbound here from Redondo Beach Boulevard. The CHP on that turnaround there, or that on-ramp, thinking about maybe doing the pit there, but did not. So we'll see how the driver's able to control this vehicle. Look at that tire. It's really cutting up the asphalt there as he continues to drive, and that's just a trouble at higher speeds for sure. But again, moderate traffic northbound 110 freeway away from Redondo Beach Boulevard. The CHP there making a traffic break behind the pursuit so no one can pass. But again, this will be tough going for this driver with that one tire missing. Yes. Yeah, there's the backup. So certainly it's starting to grow there because of this. It was moderate traffic they were calling it, but that's going to be a backup for sure. As I zoom back in, he's holding the number 3 lane. And Micah, you'd asked earlier how many people on board in this car. We haven't heard a number of occupants, just the driver so far, but we'll try to get you that as soon as we hear what the update is from CHP. But again, here he goes. Maybe he's pulling over here. Look at this, all the way to the side of the road. This might be it. Micah, yes, the traffic's all stopped here, northbound 110, southbound open, but the driver complying with his hands out now, and we'll see if follows the direction of the officers there putting his hands over his head as they want him to, and probably they're laying down or walking backwards. Okay, they're asking him to raise his shirt to make sure he has no weapons in his waistband, but they're considering, they call this a felony stop, and that's what's in progress here as the driver starts to walk back to the CHP officers, and it'll take them into custody here. And then they'll clear the vehicle, and hopefully they'll be able to open the 110 freeway because it is growing. It's a good mile backup at least right now from what I can see out the window of Sky 5. I thought Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate your scramble there. Appreciate it. Hey, Matt, are we clear to move on?